Now I had the time of my life. Let me stop because I can't sing. If y'all know that tune, then you know what this video is about. So it has been confirmed that Dirty Dancing 2, the sequel to the hit film, is coming to theaters February 2024. Now, I know some of y'all probably sitting here going, how is that possible? How can they do this? It's been so long, blah, 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 blah. So let me give you the details first. Then I'm going to come back and give you my thoughts and my opinion about how I feel about it. So it says Dirty Dancing 2 was announced in 2020, along with the news that Jennifer Grey will return as Baby Houseman. Grey's involvement in Dirty Dancing 2 was confirmed during CinemaCon in 2022. And while the movie was already in pre-production, so far Grey is the only confirmed character from Dirty Dancing to return. Director Jonathan Levy said that they are trying to involve as many people from the original movie as appropriate, and Swayze's Johnny Cash won't be recast. The plot details about Dirty Dancing 2 are a mystery, but the basic idea has already been revealed. We'll see Baby returning to the Kellerman's Resort for another summer of dancing and romance. Baby's story is intended to intertwine with that of a new young couple at the resort, and of course, there will also be involved a lot of dancing. So viewers will finally reunite with Baby on February 9th, 2024. Of course, this date could change at any moment for different reasons, whether production issues, rescheduling by the studio, etc. But for now, Baby will return to the resort on the weekend before Valentine's Day. So they didn't give too much about the plot, just said that, hey, Baby's character, she comes back to the resort and she interacts with this new young couple, and then that's all we know so far. Now, in this article in Screen Rant, they had also said that Patrick Swayze's character Johnny Castle, he won't be recast. And that was the number one question that a lot of people, even myself, was wondering, was how you gonna be able to do this film without Patrick Swayze? Because not to take anything away from Jennifer Grey, but we all know that Patrick Swayze was the star of that movie. And doing this film without him, it's going to be like, oh man, like how they gonna be able to pull this off? Now, don't get me wrong, people are still going to go see it because they still love the movie. And they're going to see out of curiosity, see how the story works and how they're going to be able to pull this off without Patrick Swayze. It was the same thing that we saw with Wakanda Forever. How they gonna be able to pull it off without T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman? Because Black Panther is a huge fan favorite film, and the same thing with Dirty Dancing. This is another huge fan favorite film that's moving ahead without the star. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this is going to work and how this is going to pan out without Swayze. Now, my opinion, what I think is going to happen, because according to what they're saying, is like, she's going to come back to the resort. I'm thinking maybe they might have something like, okay, uh, she came back to the resort because we know that Patrick Swayze in real life, he passed away. She probably came back for Johnny Castle's funeral. Maybe they broke up or something, and she came back and she kind of stayed on the resort and all this reminiscing. That's just me, what I think what the story is going to take place. But who knows? Because like I said, they haven't given much detail about it. But that's just my theory of how I think that this is going to play out. Now, do I think that this movie is going to be a hit? I think it's going to be a hit for two reasons. One, people who love the first film are going to see this. And second, people are going to see this film because they're going to be curious to see how they're going to be able to pull this off. So it already has gotten a lot of folks' attention to see where they're going to go with this. And like, what I always say in all my videos is that in order for a film or a TV show to be successful, you have to have a great story in place. Because if the story sucks, everything else falls apart. So I think that what they're going to do, or what they're doing with this production, is that they took their time to make sure that they got the right story, because they know how much of a fan favorite, how much a global film that this film is, and how many people around the world love it. So it's like, if we're going to do this, we got to make sure that everything is on point, but the story's got to be on point. So I'm rooting for them to win. I hope they took their time and make sure that they got the right writer to pull this off. Far as the casting, they just said that they're trying to get as many people from the original cast to come back, seeing how that goes. But I'm pretty sure they're going to add some new faces as well. So overall, this is going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to pull this off. I'm definitely interested, and I know you guys are definitely interested. So you guys let me know how y'all feel about this, about Dirty Dancing 2, from what I've told you so far. Leave your comments, and until then, stay tuned.